All right, y'all. So look right here. You guys can clearly see that back in this photo right here, whenever I was cutting, I was not tracking for one. I was eating so much dairy. Dairy bloats me. I just found out cheese is very bad. I stopped all that milk, no more. Compared to this photo right here, I'm much more dense. My skin is tight. What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Savvy is Official, aka Savvy Best, and we're back with another informative video. As you guys see in the title, I'm going over how to get lean and shredded for summer 2026. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok asking me, yo, how do you get lean as a natural? How do you cut weight so fast? How do you prevent cravings at night? How do you eat this and that and still get lean? This is the video for you. Now, if you came to this video looking for an ab workout or looking for some type of workout to help you develop those abs even more, this is the wrong video for you. Because getting abs, we all have abs, but to get them to show, you really don't have to work them out. What you have to do to get your abs to show is burn more body fat. You have to reduce the body fat at which you have in order for your abs to show. So if you guys want more videos like this, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment for more. Let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I want to hit on is maintenance calories. For those of you guys that don't know, your maintenance calories are the calories that you consume that allow you to stay at the same weight that you are right now long term. So if you're at like 185 pounds, like myself, you would eat at maintenance to stay that same weight for as long as you want. So in order for me to find my maintenance calories, I use three numbers: 13, 14, and 15. 13 calories per pound of body weight, 14 calories per pound of body weight, or 15 calories per pound of body weight. If you're the type of person that doesn't really work out like that, and you have a really slow metabolism, and you're only working out at least 1, maybe 2 days a week, I would take the number 13 and multiply that times your current body weight. Now, if you're the type of guy that works out maybe 3 to 4 times a week, but you're not really going intense, I would do 14. But if you're like me, you're working out sometimes 5 to 6 days a week. I'm now on a 4-day-a-week split right now, but I go really hard when I'm in there. I'm gonna take 15. So if I take 15 calories times my current body weight, which is 185 right now, do the math right now, I have a total of 2775. This number right here is my maintenance calories, and this is what I would eat every single day to maintain. Now, this video is for cutting. If you're wanting to cut, you need to take your maintenance calories and just subtract it by either 300 calories, maybe 500 calories, or maybe 900. That number really depends on how fast you want to cut weight. I know some guys in my inner circle that I have here on my Discord that's cutting, and they want to cut very aggressive. Hey, that's cool. Just realize that when you cut aggressive, there are going to be a few problems that is going to arise, like for like lack of energy. You might have some brain zaps. You might go through just feeling just kind of low energy all the time because you don't have as many calories and carbs and energy to really fulfill you throughout the day while you're also working out. So that's why proper supplementation is important, and we're going to talk about that at the end of this video. But yeah, so for me, in my case, I'm cutting right now, and I like to take the moderate cut. I don't really like to go too mild or go too aggressive, so I'm like right in the middle. So if I take 2775, like I told you guys, I subtract 650 every single day for my calories. So if I take 650 and subtract that from 2775, which is my maintenance calories, I have a total of basically 2100 calories. So for me, I would eat between, in my case, 1900 and 2100 calories. I know for a fact that if I do that, I'm going to burn between 0.75 to 1 pound of fat every single week, which is about 3,500 calories total, because 3,500 calories is 1 pound of fat burnt. Or if you eat 3,500 calories, you just gain 1 pound of fat. But in my case, I don't want to take it too aggressive. I don't want to go too mild either. So I'm like right in the middle where I do have enough energy to hang out with friends. I do have enough energy to work on my business. I do have enough energy to actually do my lifts because I do like to lift heavy, reverse pyramid train. I want to have that athletic Greek god look. So I want to take the middle of all of the options that we have here. So that is what the maintenance calories is. And that's how you find out how many calories you should be eating every single day to stay in a caloric deficit. Now, the reason why you want to stay in a caloric deficit when you're cutting is because when you cut, the whole goal is to Eat less calories than what your body's burning. So if your body's burning more calories than what you're physically consuming, guess what? You're burning weight. You're burning fat. Ta-da. It's like very, very simple. I feel like a lot of people really overcomplicate the process of cutting weight. Like they're just doing too much cardio. They're lifting way too hard. They're probably eating too less, and now their ghrelin and leptin, the hunger hormone or the I'm full hormone, is messed up. Your metabolism messed up. Everything's messed up. So there's a happy medium with all of this if you want to cut effortlessly and do it long term. I'd rather take the slow and steady route. Well, not too slow, but just like happy medium route instead of just super, super aggressive. Because like, why do I need to cut aggressively? I don't need to. I have a lot of time and I'm fine going through the process of cutting mildly. That's just me, but everyone's different. Now, once again, if you maintain a calorie deficit, like I said, either whether it's a 10% deficit from your maintenance, 15%, 30%, I know some guys are doing 40%. Whatever you do, just make sure you are doing the proper cardio with that deficit. Because just because you're in a deficit, yes, you're gonna burn fat, but if you really wanna take it a step further, cardio is also important as well. I know a lot of guys that eat between 3,000 and 3,500 calories, and they're still burning fat every single day. Granted, they might be taller than me because I'm a short king. They probably weigh a lot more, which they do. And that's why they go very, very deep in your deficit. And the way to go deeper into your caloric deficit is to strategize cardio. With me, I like to do LISS, low intense, steady state cardio. So whether it's walking, incline treadmill, I typically have my treadmill on like a 13 to 15 incline. And then I have my speed from 3 to either 4. Honestly, I'll just say 3. 3 is very easy. 3 speed, 15 incline, and I walk for like 20 to 30 minutes every single day. Now, this works for me because I don't lose muscle. My cardio doesn't bite into my muscle to where I feel weak. I don't feel drained and tired. This is something I can do every single day. If you're married, if you have a girlfriend / boyfriend, vice versa, have them walk with you on the treadmill. Literally a 30-minute conversation, getting to know them, building a connection with them as you're burning fat. Another form of cardio that I truly, truly like, some days I don't like it. So I'll be honest, some days I just don't like it. The freaking Stairmaster. Y'all, if you could do 25 to 30 minutes of Stairmaster on like a level 10, 11, or 12, I give y'all props. I've been doing it so far for the last 3 months very consistently every single day. And a lot of y'all not. I've burnt so much fat. My body looks way much better. My muscles are popping. I have more dense muscle popping, and I can see the striations now in my shoulders, veins in my shoulders. I have a couple veins in my bicep, a lot in my forearms. I showed you guys this in my last video last week. And it's just so crazy how good it works, honestly. Like if you're doing stair stepper every single day, you don't really have to focus on walking 10,000 steps a day. Because I know I talk about that. Hey, you should be walking 7K to 10K steps a day on top of your cardio. Because I don't consider walking like straight without the incline cardio. I only consider cardio like walking, treadmill, or Stairmaster. But I could be crazy. I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. As long as you're doing the Stairmaster or the incline walking 20, 30 minutes a day, eating in your calorie deficit, you will burn fat. Do not overcomplicate that. If you take this approach and go the entire year and do not miss a day, I guarantee y'all, you will burn fat. If you don't burn fat, come talk to me. But I doubt that'll happen because all of my clients that have done this, and myself as well, have burned fat, and we have phenomenal results. Next thing is Thermogenics, AKA fat burners. This is not required to burn fat. I know a lot of people take them to help with thermogenesis effects in their body, or it helps them heat up their body when they're at rest state. I think it's really cool. At the end of the day, it's just caffeine. Caffeine is what really helps you burn fat because for one, it suppresses your appetite. And when you suppress your appetite, guess what? You're not eating. So guess what? You're gonna even push your eating window even further because you're using a stimulant to help you suppress your appetite. Hence why Thermogenics do work well. I like them a lot. Heats up your body. It speeds up your basic metabolic rate. And what your BMR is basically how many calories you're burning without doing anything. So calories burnt at rest. For me, I think mine is like 1,800 to 1,900 right now. So if I didn't do anything all day, if I didn't work out, if I didn't eat anything, and I just were to just sit at home and just work all day, basically I'm negative 1,900 calories for that day. So that's why it's important to track your macros. I always use MyFitnessPal to track everything. It's super free. I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever. You can take your phone, scan the barcode on like what you're eating, and it literally pops up. Like, did you eat 1 serving? Did you eat 2 servings? You want to make sure you track everything. Because if you don't track, how are you going to truly know where you are going? So yes, I do believe in thermogenics. I do believe that they're not mandatory, but they will help you speed up the process of your cut. Now on to supplements that I like, and I love talking about this topic because I'll be honest, y'all, I abuse supplements. I really abuse supplements. I'm a natural lifter. I abuse supplements. I would never abuse steroids, but supplements I damn for sure will abuse. If you are taking BCAAs or EAAs, round of applause for you, because when you're in a aggressive cut or even a moderately aggressive cut like I'm doing right now, eating, again, 1,900 between 2,100 calories a day, it feels amazing. It feels like it's effortless to burn fat when you're drinking 2 servings of strawberry, watermelon, blueberry, raz, whatever flavor BCAAs you have. It tastes so dang on good, and it makes the cut feel that much better. BCAAs give you amino acids, and if you have a lack of amino acids in your body when you're doing a very aggressive cut, you will have low energy. You will probably feel depressed. You'll probably not feel like lifting weights. I know for me, some days, dude, I just feel like sleeping. Like I just have no energy for anything because you don't really have as many calories in your body when you're cutting. So that's why it's important to have proper supplementation, take your caffeine, take your BCAAs. Green tea extract is another great one too, and a lot of coffee. Not coffee from Starbucks, but coffee from like the stores like Walmart have green tea extract like on the ingredient. So that's a natural fat burner, and it also suppresses your appetite as well. So take advantage of those supplements. Also, if you guys do need supplements, code SAVVY10, prozis.com. We are the whole store, 50% off the whole store. So go help yourself shop, get you some pre-workout, some supplements, and some BCAAs. So one thing I realized on my cut, because right now I'm 185, but I don't know what it is, bro, but at night, your boy be binging. Like, thankfully, it's come to a stop now. I figured out the issue, but like, y'all, if you are binging at night, just know that every little slippage will lead to you not hitting your goals. And I'm a big goal guy. Like, I have to be on track. If I'm not on track to hit my goals, bro, I just go so crazy. Like mentally, especially like in bodybuilding and stuff like that. So like when you are craving food at night, well, first off, I'm gonna get into why do you crave? Why do people crave food? Sugar leads to cravings, y'all. So when you're on a cut, try your best. Now, I'm always gonna say this, try your best to limit any processed sugars, donuts. In my case, honey buns. I'm still addicted to honey buns, but I'm done now. I've prayed to the Lord about it. I am done. Limit all sugars. The best sugars to eat if you are gonna eat sugar is natural sugar. So any fruit, I recommend strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, all berries in general, because they have a low GI level, glycemic index, which means basically how fast it will spike your insulin. So if you have a fruit that's like that has a low GI, like strawberries or really any type of berry, you won't really get the cravings and sugar spike as fast. Your insulin is still very stable. But if you eat fast digesting sugars like honey buns or any fast digesting food like white bread, which is a carb, it turns into glucose so quick and it digests so fast, and that's why you're ending up hungry 5 minutes right after consuming that type of food. So like make sure you're eating whole foods, the right foods at night. Tip for y'all, I like to save a lot of my protein for like the evening around like 6 to like 8 p.m. I try to go to bed at like 10:30 every night. That never happens. But I try to save my protein for that time of the day, because I know for a fact if I eat protein digests slow. If food digests slower, that means it's in your body longer. And if it's in your stomach longer, guess what? You feel fuller longer. Y'all, this is like baby math. I'm trying to break it down like a baby. If you are fuller longer, you won't crave at night. You won't crave. I guarantee you, if you're eating your calorie limit, like I told y'all, take your maintenance, subtract 300 to 500. You eat that every day and you save most of your protein for the end of the day, and then eat your clean carbs, fruit, oats, white rice, brown rice. You eat that throughout the day, but save your protein until the end of the day. You will feel satisfied and cutting will be effortless. I guarantee. Mark my words, give it a try. It really works. At the end of the day, cutting doesn't have to be hard, though. I feel like a lot of people really overcomplicate cutting. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're not natural, I feel like it is a mindset to think that it's harder to cut if you're not a natural. No, I'm a natural. I don't take anything crazy. I take supplements. I take Tunga Ali. I take many different other things like L-Tyrosine plus caffeine to help boost my dopamine So I feel good when I'm on my cut. That's why I try not to cut too aggressively, because if you're cutting too aggressively and too fast, it hurts your hormones for one. You just feel horrible, and I don't want to feel horrible. Like, I'd rather take the moderately slow route, still get to my goal. I still feel good about myself. I still have six-pack abs. My veins are popping. I'm still strong in the gym because I want to maintain that muscular Greek god look, just like Brad Pitt and Troy, or Zac Efron Baywatch, or Michael B. Jordan in freaking, what movie did he play in? Black Panther, Killmonger. I want that look. And that's exactly what I coach my guys on, is how to get that athletic look. So I don't really do the low carb. None of that. Don't get me wrong. Low carb is fine for, little spouts of burning fat every now and then, but like it crashes your hormones, bro. It crashes your hormones. You need your fats and carbs and your protein. So I'm going to stick to all three. And as long as you're tracking your macros, like I said, y'all, MyFitnessPal, this is not a sponsorship. As long as you're eating whole foods, clean carbs, clean proteins, fish. I love my chicken breast, not chicken thighs. It's more fat, but every now and then it's fine. Ground beef, ground turkey is very cheap. Eat that every single day. Switch it up a little bit. Sweet potatoes are great for carbs. Cream of rice, amazing for carbs. My homeboy just put me onto that. Shout out to him. And just be consistent with y'all. As long as you're consistent for a certain amount of time, you will burn fat and your abs will pop. Just because you're working out abs right now doesn't mean your abs are going to pop. You have abs. Every one of us has abs in our biology of our body, our anatomy. We're human. We all have abs. It's just that some of y'all have too much fat that you can't really see the abs. So as long as you cut the fat off, do your cardio every day, be in a caloric deficit, track your macros, and try to keep your cortisol level down. Like, try not to stress so much, because when you stress, your fat cells grow. And you pack on more fat. So try to keep your stress in your life and your job pretty low. And we can get to it. I can make a whole nother video on that, but try to keep your cortisol levels really low. That's your stress hormone. Y'all, I really hope this video has given y'all a lot of value. I feel like I've talked way too fast in this video. I'm trying to focus on slowing down for you guys, but I hope it provided a lot of value. If you're cutting, just remember, take it slow. Don't compare yourself. Eat the right foods. Eat in a caloric deficit, and you will cut fat. You will cut. You can really eat whatever you want. As long as you're eating in a caloric deficit, you will burn fat. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment for more. I will see you guys on the next video. And also, I appreciate all the new subscribers and the support. I'm gonna forever say this. You guys are awesome. We're almost to 3K subscribers on YouTube. I love y'all. And quote of the day: the body you want is hiding behind the choices you avoid. If you are wanting to cut and get the body that you want before this summer 2026, or if you're a girl, hot girl summer 2026, whatever, right here, the body you want is hiding behind the choices you avoid. Stop avoiding certain things if you know it's going to better your mind, better your spiritual health, and better your body. Truly. Too many of us avoid the things that we know that we should be doing, and that's why we're not getting the results that we want. Simple as that. Y'all, I'm here for you. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying my best to be the best man I can be. But yeah, y'all, I'm out of here. Let's get it!
I'm a dog, beware of that. I got a mind, but I don't know where it's at. Stay awake nights, can't relax. Got a blood roll tight, ready to hand me that. I'm a maniac, fuck that, I'm a waniac. With my head turned back like Kane.